Actually, speaking of some of the character actors in this is, I think, the earliest one that I can remember of Rob Schneider, like, being really making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, he, you know what's funny is before this Adam Sandler marathon, I never really hated Rob Schneider.
Same.
Now I do.
Yeah. Like, what?
I really can't stand that guy.
He does, like, just short of blackface in everything. It's really weird that could happen. So, yikes.
Oh, yeah. Yikes, for sure. And, like, I'm not here to shit on Rob Schneider. I'm sure he's, like, a nice guy in real life. I'm sure he's fine.
No, it was just a different time, but also, like, it wasn't that long ago either, so it's weird that even got made. I guess it just shows how much progress has been made. I don't know.
Exactly, and it's also just something where I would just like to see him, like, maybe just play an actual person who's, like, not doing a stupid voice and whatnot,
and isn't a caricature, like, just
or a stereotype, because, like, I feel like he could do something. I'd like to see him try at least. And I know he did little, like, bit parts in movies. Like, I know he was, like, in Judge Dredd and Demolition Man. I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe call up Stallone and, like, try and get an action movie made these days and whatnot.
Yeah.
Probably won't be good, but, like, be better than you doing, playing a Native American, which you seem to be so interested in doing for whatever reason.
That has not aged well, although I do like the scene when he's trying to teach him how to read. It makes me laugh. Might be problematic, but...
It probably is, but...
when he flips out at the kid having all the easy words, I do chuckle.
Yeah. I do like how horribly he mispronounces hippopotamus. He says, I'm pretty sure he says hip hop anonymous.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how he says it. And that kind of made me chuckle.
I still think of that every time I read hippopotamus.
Hip hop anonymous? Damn you! You gave him the easy ones!
I can hear it in my head.
Hip hop anonymous? I'm like, yeah, no, it doesn't hold up well, but
yeah. So yeah, that's also final thoughts on Big Daddy. That apartment is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
So we'll move on to 50 First Dates.
Oh yeah.
You kind of said meh.
Yeah.
With this one,
it didn't.
I was a little worried.
It didn't hold up as much. I do find it. I don't know. There's some stuff that's, like, really, really nice in it. But
yeah,
I will say that there's some weird Hawaiian stuff in there where they've got what's his face painted brown again, and, like, the joke is that he's this stoner
Rob
idiot.
Schneider.
Yeah, they've got him doing the same shtick again, and then there's that, like, lady he works with too, where the whole joke is just that she's, like, ugly and weird, and I just felt bad for her.
Yeah.
But there's parts of this movie that are great.
Yeah, definitely the woman that he works with, that was a weird thing to put in this movie. That was kind of a little, it's kind of something that kind of went against the message,
Yeah.
It's just, like, well, maybe not against the message, but against the tone, because the message, the tone serves to the message, where the message is, like, don't coddle somebody, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
But it's weird to make fun of other people.
Yeah, for being different.
Doing that. Yeah. There was one instance that I was, like, all right with. Like, I'm not okay with the Rob Schneider shit at all. That just
made me so uncomfortable.
Not now, Kino Makakakoa.
Yeah, and it's not funny, look, I'll give you props for commitment, but it's really not.
Yeah, like, you hired all these other Hawaiian actors. Like, anyone else could have played him.
Yeah, and then I guess in that, like, sense, it wouldn't have been funny because, it wouldn't have been a guy playing a Hawaiian person. But
if that's not a joke,
that's
then
not
yeah,
funny. It's not a funny. No, that's not funny. It's not funny when you see somebody be like, hey, I'm this ethnicity, and that's the joke. Like, that's just really weird.
Like, the joke is Rob Schneider is painted. Like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And this was one where, like, it was really starting to kind of, like, Rob Schneider, throughout this marathon, he really started to wear on me, and, like, I really started to just more and more dislike him. This was when I was still like, whatever, man, but, like, I was starting to get kind of annoyed.
It's weird when it becomes a pattern, like, one after another, where he keeps doing it. It's like, what?
We just had this amazing discussion on Reign Over Me, and now we're about to take the biggest step down.
Yeah.
In content. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
It's a movie I liked as a kid, but I didn't even bother rewatching it because I know it's gonna be unwatchable.
Oh yeah, it's the message in the movie is respect others and don't judge, but the way that it tackles that is by making a number of offensive gay jokes.
Oh yeah, we're big time fruits
and stereotypes. Not to mention Rob Schneider doing Yellowface. That's not cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Oh yeah,
that was bad.
That was really, really bad. Yeah,
that might be his worst one. I mean, I'm gonna just say Badler already.
I'm gonna say Shitler, to be honest with you. Shitler, because this one just really doesn't hold up, like, at all.
No, especially like it wasn't even made that long ago. There's really no excuse.
No, this was 2007. Like, this at this point, it was like, come on, man, like, let's move on. Shitler for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.